Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. UK, Argentina, Falklands. Number 2, round 2, go! Yeah, they're gonna get into it. UK and Argentina are going to fight for Falklands again. For the islands that they fought in 1982, I think. We have an article here where at least the Brits show some this time, and they don't show understanding and flexibility like they seem to show in other aspects like immigration and refugees and Ukraine. Here like they show the Argentinians who's boss, right? Let's go and see this weasel article here. And I have an article and I have 2 maps. First, Associated Press. From today, the 4th of March 2023, UK says Falklands are British as Argentina seeks new talks. I think this is not doing too well. It says the Argentinian cruise General Belgrano sinks amid orange life rafts holding survivors in the South Atlantic Ocean May 1, 1982, after being torpedoed by the British Royal Navy. The government of Argentina informed Britain on Thursday, March 2, 2023, that it has ended a cooperation pact signed in 2016 between the 2 countries and called on London to talks to discuss the sovereignty of the islands. All right, and the British said what? Let's see. Britain has reasserted its sovereignty over the Falkland Islands after Argentina pulled out of a cooperation agreement and demanded new talks over the South Atlantic territory that sparked a 1982 war between the 2 countries. So let's see what this thing is. Oh, right here. So right here in the north, there's Great Britain, UK, United Kingdom. All right, right here. Bam, 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 bam. This is Europe. And these islands are right here. And Argentina is right here. So, yeah. I'm glad that this is how close they are. And this is another... They show you here the military bases where how far distances from air bases to Falklands. They tell you here the distances from one side to another. Well, I'm not gonna do Argentina invades the Falklands on the 2nd of April and South Georgia on April 3rd, 1982. And here is where that thing sank, right here in this area. Anyway, let's move to the other map, which is the same thing. United Kingdom right here, Falklands right here, and this is Argentina. I think they will get at it because United Kingdom is too busy providing Ukraine with weapons, and I don't think will have the ability to do much. But hey, they don't provide Ukraine with submarines or with navy, with the warships or anything, as far as we know. So they're capable of coming down here. On the other hand, remember, Argentina is very, 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 very friendly with Russia. So I don't know if Russia would be able to ship anything there, if you know what I mean. If it has anything, according to the Western mass media, they are out of missiles and rockets since the 25th of February 2022. So the first day of the invasion, they were already done. That's why I trust them. Now, the pronouncement came after Argentine Foreign Minister Santiago Cafiero said on Twitter that he informed British Foreign Secretary James Cleverly about his country's decision when the pair met on the margins of the Group of 20 summit in India last week. And I'm quoting. Now this is important right here. Now that everything I said so far wasn't, but is. The Falkland Islands are British. Cleverly tweeted late Friday. Islanders have the right to decide their own future. They have chosen to remain a self-governing UK overseas territory. How did they decide? A referendum. They have the right to decide their own future. Yeah, like Kosovo, but nobody else unless it's approved by the big boss. Earlier, Cafiero said he told cleverly that Argentina has decided to pull out of a 2016 agreement in which the two countries pledged to work together on a various of issues. While that agreement sought to improve cooperation in South Atlantic, both sides continued to assert their claims to sovereignty over the Falkland Islands, known as Islas Malvinas in Argentina. Now, Cafiero also said he proposed new talks in line with the 1965 UN General Assembly resolution that encouraged Britain and Argentina to find a peaceful solution to the dispute over the islands. Argentina has long claimed sovereignty over the islands, which are about 300 miles, 480 kilometers from South America, and home of some 3,500 people. Argentina argues that the islands were illegally taken from it in 1833. Britain, which says its territorial claim dates to 1765, sent a warship to the island in 1833 to expel Argentine forces who had sought to establish sovereignty over the territory. So they started right here. Okay. Argentina invaded the islands in 1982, triggering a 2-month war that claimed the lives of 255 British service members, 3 islanders, and 649 Argentine personnel. The Argentine forces were ultimately expelled and Britain reasserted its control. Residents in 2013 vowed overwhelmingly in favor of remaining an overseas territory of the United Kingdom. They voted. Oh, the guys in Crimea voted. Oh, the guys in Donbass voted. And Donetsk and Lugansk. Oh, that doesn't count. Yeah. David Ratley, Britain's Minister for the Americas, expressed disappointment in Argentina's decision. And I'm quoting, Argentina has chosen to step away from an agreement that has brought comfort to the families of those who died in 1982 conflict. Ratley, who recently visited Buenos Aires, said on Twitter, for various reasons. He visited Buenos Aires while the ladies dance. Argentina, the UK, and the Falklands are all benefited from this agreement. All benefited from this agreement. It seems like Argentina did not, though. But anyway, interesting is here. This is how many Argentinians, military personnel died. And I don't understand. I don't want to incite anybody at anything. But don't you think that you should be able to beat someone from across the, on the other side of the globe, northern hemisphere, coming down the southern hemisphere, or whatever, it's just, just to come to reprimand you? I thought that Argentina would have put more effort, but maybe now they have other intentions, if you know what I mean. I'm not saying they should, but I don't know. It's very complicated. If I'm not a lot of contradictions, If you talk about self-determination, why only that is valid? If you claim on 1760 something, you claim territory, it's your sovereignty, it's yours. The other ones claim it after that, and then you claim it again. They invade, you kick them out. That's going to be a hot spot. It's going to happen again, and maybe, as you could look back in history, a lot of wars or a lot of maneuvers like this one possibly occurred when there was instability and the master was preoccupied with something else. Like right now, Great Britain is preoccupied with Ukraine, and economically is not doing very well. And maybe they think now is the time to do something about it. I think the Great Britain still has those nuclear weapons, though. I think it has submarines and all that. So I don't know Argentina, how strong it is and what they can do about it. But the fact that they says, well, we're gonna withdraw from that little pact. I don't know if it's a political stuff that the politicians in Argentina gain some voters. Could be, but I don't know if they're. Maybe they think it's a right time to try again. And it's the same thing that maybe the Romanians and Moldovans try that again now under the auspices of NATO and Russia and Ukraine. We'll see. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. At least the Brits were clear. This is British land over here. Okay.